Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about The Ugly Tourist, written by Jamaica Kincaid. Now, before I go into the summary analysis of this work, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and/or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. Now, in this essay by Jamaica Kincaid, we're talking about tourism, and more specifically, when people who live in first world countries go on vacation, they usually go to countries that are not as rich as the countries that they're coming from. So, in this essay, Jamaica Kincaid is kind of like showing us what tourists look like from a native's position. And it's really not a great look because what happens is when a tourist goes into a country, a third world country, a developing world country, there's this sense of importance. There's this sense of significance around them. And Jamaica Kincaid, she says within the essay that, they're trying to speak the language that they're not used to. They're trying to eat like the natives. They're trying to speak like the natives. They're trying to exist like the natives. But the thing is, like, they're only there for a time. And Jamaica Kincaid is saying is that these are real people living in these countries, and they can't leave. That's their lives. They're not going anywhere. This is how they live on every day, day in and day out. But for the tourists, they're playing pretend for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then going back home and posting about it on social media and things like that. So for the natives, it's a reminder of what they can't have, of what they're not. If you live in a first world country, you probably have indoor plumbing, you probably have a home, you probably have a job where you can take care, you have the finances to take care of the necessities of life, have savings, and then have enough money left over after that to go on vacation. Most of the people of the world, most of the people that have lived in the past, most of the people that have existed on this planet didn't have that luxury, didn't have the ability to work, save, and go on vacation. This is something that's very new for a lot of people, and so the people who get to have that opportunity to go on vacation, to visit different countries around the world, when you meet natives, when natives look at you, they look at what they can't have. They look at you and see something that's in of a way gloating at them because you show them your wealth, because the clothes you wear, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the amount of money that you can spend in their country, you're showing them what you can do and what they can't do. And in of a way, you're also judging their culture because you feel like their culture is way behind and your culture is not. So she brings up the tone of the essay is in of a way angry, in another way not as calm as other essays, but I think from my perspective, and a lot of people also believe this too, that it's in the right tone. It's in an angry tone, and it's a tone of kind of showing the ugliness and the in of a way just gloating, because when you go to foreign countries, you're not going to act like you don't have money. You're going to act like you have money in your possession and you're going to spend it. You're going to buy the best foods that for the natives is extremely expensive, food that they can't buy all the time. That's the food you're going to buy. You're probably going to buy the best wine, the best or rent, or you're going to exist at the best hotels. So you're not being a tourist that's welcome. I mean, they have to welcome you because tourism is a big industry around the world, and you're helping them make money, but at the same time, you're a depiction of everything that they can't be, and it's very ugly for them because it's always a reminder of what was taken from them during the time of imperialism, during the time of colonialism, because Jamaica Kincaid mentioned this within the essay that a lot of these countries, these third world countries and developing countries, they once had resources and finances that could have helped them become great countries, but because of imperialism, because of the fact that they weren't the countries doing the conquering and taking over lands and different places in the world, they're not as rich as first world countries. That's pretty much the essay. In terms of analysis, if you are an individual living in a foreign country, or I guess a developing or third world country, or a country that's not as rich as the first world countries of the world, you understand what this essay is saying, and you probably have witnessed this in your life because you've seen people come from first world countries and show their wealth and spend money as if it was nothing. And you can work all of your life, or you can work the entire year as hard as you can, but you'll never make as much money as them, because first of all, their currency is worth more than your currency, and you can't catch up. There's not enough time to catch up because you're always below. And so for those purposes, for the reason of the fact that you can't catch up with them, you can't work to, a lot of people say work hard, and you can be whatever you can, that you can be whatever you want to be. But things like, for a lot of people around the world, you're just stuck. Even if you work hard, even if you break your back or get the best education, if your country doesn't provide the resources and have the means to help you become rich and become wealthy, you're just stuck. So the essay is very powerful, and it says a lot. The tone says a lot about this, and a lot of people's experiences. I think that this essay speak for a lot of Native people around the world, and for countries that are just not as wealthy as first world countries. So that is my summary analysis of The Ugly Tourist by Jamaica Kincaid. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.